Hello and welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. Today I'm going to be working on the VW Samba from DeAgostini, not Fan Home, issue 85. And in issue 85 you get part of the body, the hinge, part of the hinge, and some screws. But we don't use this yet. So I'm going to set it aside. And what we do use is parts from 83 and 84 that we didn't use before. And I will tell you, 84 was a little difficult. If you didn't watch the video, you should. It was entertaining. Lost parts, found parts, made parts, most of it off camera. Okay, so the first thing we do is we take the speedometer that we made before, and like I said, put it onto these pins. Well, isn't that special? I think. Oh no, I was thinking I put the speedometer on upside down. So it goes onto these pins, but I'm sitting here trying to figure out. First speedometer inside the panel, 3 posts is shown. I'm trying to figure out how it goes in here. I mean, there are 3 posts that it's got to go maneuver around, but okay, there we go. Just had to push it, and it doesn't need any glue. You got the 3 posts there, and what was keeping it from going in was the lower lip here. Once they popped in, now it's good. So I can get rid of this. Sounded like something was in there. I know that in the last issue I lost the spring, so I'm going to be kind of watching until I get to the point where I can't get to that spring anymore. Then I'm not going to worry about it. So after we do the speedometer, to the left of that, right if you're looking from the back, is where we're going to install the clock. That's not the clock. Oh, the oil pressure indicator, sorry. And the wings go up on this. Let me just make sure. You got 2 pins right there that it's going to go on. They saved the difficult portions of the VW for the end, for the last 40 issues or so, because I think there's 120 issues to the VW. So let me see if I can get this to go over that post, because right now it's just all off kilter. There's one side. There we go. That's got that in there, right? I think. Actually, it looks like it could be upside down. There's not enough detail. The details are not big enough that you can really tell. Speedometer, you can. The next piece that goes on here is going to be the clock. And let's see, make sure I got 3 o'clock on my right. Clock again is going to go on 2 pins on the dash. Come on. These pins have very tight tolerances. Let me see something. I was trying to install it backwards. push it up just a hair. Let me see. Really can't tell. My eyes are not good enough, but it looks like the clock might be inside or upside down as well. Again, not going to be able to tell really. And it didn't really show how it had to go in. The last part that goes in here, I remember these things. Don't find them in cars anymore. There's the ashtray. Ashtray is going to go into the center of the dash, and the pins, make sure that it goes on right. There's a smaller pin on one side and a larger pin on the other. So there's the ashtray installed. And after that, we take first wire we've seen in a while. Actually, insert button 2 into the hole. Let me see, there's 2 buttons. And actually, those are 2 books ago. There's 1 button. That one will not fit into the hole because there's a flange on either side of it. This other button should push into that hole. Not sure what that is. It just says it's a button, probably something along the lines of a choke. So it goes in there just like that. Now we turn this over and we take this micro switch. I can feel it when it clicks. It fits into this hole right there. You see what it has, the wires going up, it looks like. Yeah. So the wires are going to go in. It's going to go in there like that. And this second switch, the one with the flange on it, it looks like the bigger flange goes to the inside. So it's going to go in there like that so that it can engage with that switch. Let me see, make sure, rotate it over. Okay, I can feel it engaging the switch. And to keep it in place, you have this bracket here. Got the bracket, it's got a hole in the back so that it will hold that button in place. I'm just looking, how does that go in? Okay, it goes in like that. It's going to go in on here. Tiny, tiny pieces. The button fell out again. So I've got that kind of in place. Set the button in place. Let me actually hold it in place until I get this part down. Then I'll pull it back a little bit so that I can actually get it down onto the switch. Hold this together. Okay, you may be able to see it. Can't see it on the camera, but trust me, it is engaging the switch. And that's going to get held in by these 2 screws here. And move again, fit the inside switch. Doesn't even tell you what switch it is yet. one screw. Over here, get the other screw in here. Maybe. There's the other screw. Get them both tightened all the way down. Like that. So now the button still works. Wire sticks out the back here. It's going to just hang out for right now. They didn't straighten theirs out. I did. And finally, you fit the handle. It doesn't have a direction. You can go in here either way, I'm pretty sure. The handle is going to go in maybe into these pinholes. I'm being very careful because I do not want to break the pins. Got one side in, got the other side in, and it goes in there just like that. I believe, yeah, that is all there is to do in this issue. After the last issue with the spring and all the problems I had with that, this was nice relief. Little pieces, little fiddly, but overall not too bad. I like the fact that this switch here is over where you're going to be able to get to it pretty easily from the driver's door. That's all there is to do in this issue. I hope you're enjoying this build. Other than the last issue, issue 94, I have loved every minute of it. Issue 94 was a little bit iffy, give and take a little bit there, but I was able to get it done. So that's the end of this video. Like and subscribe. Come on over to Hobby Time Modelers on Facebook and YouTube and Discord. See what we're doing. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow. And I will see you on the next video.